My fellow sisters, I love you guys so much, but we have to stop going places where we are not appreciated. Let's get into it. It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates. This isn't the first time I have heard about Chris Brown being, colorist, or I don't know if it was Chris Brown or Trey Songz, but between them two, it's been many instances, or if it was Tyga, but all three of them have had many instances where they were telling people, don't let no black girls in the club, right? And whether it to be true or false, the rumor is big enough that a lot of people know about the rumor, and a lot of people are saying it is true.
So don't go into fucking, what's it called, proud lady, proud whatever. They forgot to tell us black girls ain't allowed. They said no black girls allowed. They're literally handpicking these white girls. No black girls allowed, no black girls allowed. What do you guys have to say?
London, you are shagging my life. Yeah? Shag.
Chris Brown, what happened to Chris Brown, man?
Oh my Chris Brown is that? That's big Chris Brown.
It's Chris Black. It's Chris Black. What do you mean? If you don't laugh, you will cry.
You cry.
In fact, it's not even Chris Brown, it's Chris Brown.
Nah.
Upon all the money that Chris Brown has made in this concert,
they only
buy me new jacket, new dress. You pay for all my Uber that I don't take back and forth.
Guys, they're only letting white things.
Your body speaks.
I'm not racist, innit? I'm not racist, but
your body lie
speaks to me. Guys, now we're going to Libertine. We don't know if we're gonna be getting in or not. My shoe gave up on me, so I took off my shoe. But this night,
stop going to a club that Chris Brown is hosting, whether it's the club or whether it's the artist saying this. And you don't know how many women I speak to every day who just think that they are the exception. Like, I'm not, I'm not, on men's side, I'm not on women's side, I'm gender neutral, I don't engage in gender wars. But one thing I know that men can do is men know that what somebody does to somebody else, it will happen to them. Women don't think like that. Women think, oh, they did it to her, she won't do it to me. Like, even with relationships, we think that what a man did to another woman, he won't do it to me for some reason. And I want you guys to understand that you guys are not the exception. You are a black woman like other black women. And yes, some black women probably do get in the section, because that's, like I'm saying, I don't know if this is true or not. So don't jump down my throat saying I'm wrong. I don't know if this is true, but this is what's circulating on the internet. You have to snap yourself out of that delusion of, damn, why did this happen to me? Because it can happen to you. It may not. Because it may not, but it can. It's always that opportunity of it can. Like, if I was to go to Chris Brown's club, even though I won't, because I won't even put myself in that situation, even if I were, I shouldn't be like, damn, they really did reject me. I should be like, okay, I'm rejected, because this is what, like, I know this is a possibility, because I know this is what he does. But for some reason you guys continue to go to his clubs, and then when he rejects you, you guys act shocked. If you get rejected from Chris Brown's club, don't be shocked, don't be surprised. You should be like, you know what, I tried to get in, they didn't let me in. I kind of knew that was going to happen, because I heard the rumors. Someone's like, when you go to a restaurant and everybody in this restaurant is saying this food is disgusting, but you're like, the food may be nasty, and then you get there, it's nasty, you're pissed off. No, you should be like, yeah, the food is nasty, but I did hear the food would be nasty, so I can't be mad at nobody else, because they did say the food was nasty. But instead, you're the type that get pissed off that what they were saying was actually true, and that's not logical, and that makes absolutely no sense. Certain rappers have a certain preference for their clubs. This is not new. This hasn't started last night. This is not, and I feel like every time it hits the internet, people are still shocked. And I'm just like, why are we still shocked that people are still colorist? Just because it was popular on the internet at one point, and it got people a lot of views to be pro-black and to love dark-skinned women, that trend, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean everybody hopped on it. That does not mean everybody believed in it. That doesn't mean it wasn't performative. Like, we have to stop believing everything we see on the internet. You remember Jack Harlow? Jack Harlow used to be, I love black women, just for him to say his type is Latina women, and ended up with a Spanish girlfriend. So you guys got to understand that what these artists are saying, they're saying anything that can get them the next dollar, whichever can get them the most publicity, because publicity turns into money. So if they have to pretend to like black women to get it, that's what they'll do. And I'm a black woman telling you this stuff. Even on TikTok, it's this video going around of this black girl asking white men to say, I love you, black woman. And it's just like, why are we always asking for approval? Why are we always asking for this stuff? Like, you never see white women go around asking black men, hey, say I love you, white women. Like, we're always constantly asking for acceptance. Even with us constantly going to Chris Brown's club, it's like, why are we constantly asking for acceptance? Why?
I love you, black women.
I love you, black women.
I love you, black women. I love you, black women. I love all you black women out there. I love you, black women.
I love you, black women.
I love you, black women.
I love you, black woman.
I love you, black women. I love you, black woman.
Yes!
I love you, black woman.
I love all the beautiful young black women.
Yes!
And maybe it is because we're so underrepresented, underappreciated, or we're not in the media as much, but we know ourselves that we are those girls and that we're beautiful. And it's just like when we do these things, it makes me think that we don't really believe it. It makes me think that we need other people to believe it for it to be true. It makes me think that if they don't say it, it's not real. We need outside sources to tell us that we're beautiful. Like, why do we need a bunch of white men to say that they love us for us to feel loved? And she's like, yes. And it's just like, that giving you an ego boost that somebody else loves you. Why not another fellow black sister loving you is enough? Why not your black mother or your black father or your black friends loving you be enough? Like, why do we need that outside validation? That's the part that irritates me most about that video of I love you, black woman. It just made me cringe because it's just like, why do we need them to say this? How would that make our lives any better by white people saying they love us? How does that fix our community? Video of Aunt Karen getting mad at white men preferring to date white women. And it's just like, why do we care that other races prefer other races? It's almost as if like a kid doesn't like greens. And if you keep forcing the greens down their throat, it doesn't make them randomly wake up and like greens. They have to already like greens on their own or semi have an idea of being open to eating the greens. You can't just eat those greens. You have to eat those greens because everybody else eats these greens. How long can that work before they throw it back up? And it's the same thing with us. We're beautiful, we're lovable, but we have to go where we're loved and we're appreciated genuinely, not because somebody else said it to make us feel good. And my thing is, if Chris Brown does not like dark-skinned women in his club, just imagine, say if he doesn't, you being in there, do you think you would have a fun experience? Do you think you would enjoy yourself? Honestly, let me know what you think about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. More videos on the way.